Hi there, I'm Dale Mathis, and today in my kitchen I have my original FR7 Roland digital accordion that was probably manufactured in 2004. I purchased it in 2005 when the FR7 became available in America, and I use this instrument a lot still, even though it's 14 years old. And last weekend when I was playing at the German restaurant, we had a little problem where when I would push the master bar, which I use a lot because I've got this accordion program to switch between orchestral and accordion tones and variations on a lot of different things, it went in and didn't come back out. And I thought, oh gosh, after 14 years, or it's more than that. Anyhow, after all those years, no, it's 14 years, I thought, it must have gotten dirty. So I thought, I'm going to take that thing apart and get out my WD-40 or something like that. Well, it turns out that it was a little bit more complicated than that. And so I got the back pad off, and I got this plate off, which I see here is a little micro switch on here. And what's happening is when you push this down, you're actually actuating this micro switch on this panel. So I'm going to take off the part and then show you what the problem is. Okay, so here's what the back of the accordion looks like without the bar on it. And it was in here like so. And when I got it apart, I discovered that the problem is when you push this bar in, there is a spring on it, and you push it and it's supposed to pop back out. However, if you can see right here, there's a little plastic nib and it is broken. So the only solution was to find out if Roland had a replacement for this. And luckily, yay, they did have a part in stock, and so now it's just a couple days later and I've got the new part. Okay, so here's my new part from Roland. It says it's got this long part number on it, Roland US, and it says Bar Master Assembly with Felt. Take it out of the package, and hopefully it's the same part. We're going to be good to go. Wow, it's double bagged. Oh, you got extra spacers and things. Hope I'll know what to do with those. Here's the new part, and let's just see. It looks identical. It's got all the same little, let's see, you get in view here. Got to hold it like this, I guess. Ah, it works. That's how it's supposed to work. Smooth. Okay, so I've just reinstalled the part back on the accordion with 4 screws. And if you notice now, it's nice and smooth, and you can see the spring action in there. And the next part is going to be that I'll have to get this plate back on with 3 screws. And fortunately, I've learned over the years when working with all this little minor stuff, miniature stuff rather, to save screws in packages so that you can tell where they're supposed to go. So that this is 3 screws that have to go in there, so I'll put those in next. All right, so I have reinstalled this plate, which has got the little micro switch on it, and I have added the additional screws that went in there. Fortunately, I remembered where they went because I had them in one of these little dishes, otherwise I wouldn't remember where that went. And just for, if you're not familiar with the older model FR7, the battery plate on this one has a metal plate on it, where on the newer instruments it's a plastic plate. And interestingly, there's a tab right here. If this plate is not on and you've got the battery in there, the accordion will not turn on. Where I know that on the 8s, if you don't have this plate on, the accordion will still turn on. So I thought that was an interesting discovery that I made the other day when I had an 8-a-part to do some changes on the tab switches. So, all right, now the next thing we're going to do is put the protection plates back on. So let's see. All right, so this is the next panel. This is, I don't know, it feels like cardboard, I would say. And this is going to get installed in this position so that the back is protected, and then the back pad goes on that. So I'll come back after I've got all these screws mounted. So when I started this project, I had 3 empty little dishes, and now that I've got it all back together again, I have 3 empty dishes. Yay! No leftover screws. And this piece, it looks to be all recycled material, so that's where that's going to go, in the recycle bin. And put the back pad back on. And apparently I used all the right screws in the right place. And, all right, so now the big test. Does it work? I'll be right back. All right, so here I am. We're going to power up this guy. Hit the power switch. Lights come on, so all that's working. Put some air in the bellows. And everything's up and ready to go. So let's try out this one. I know that I've got a mandolin and an accordion on this tab. Yay! Accordion! This is the one that I use to play the cantina theme, where it goes from the clarinet sound and then goes. All right, so let's just do a little bit of that just for fun. Shoot, I can't even play it. Here we go. So it's all working. So this is a Friday afternoon when I'm putting that piece all back together. I better practice Cantina song before I go to the German restaurant tonight so I don't screw it up. Anyhow, thank you for watching. I'm Dale Mathis in Sun City, Arizona. And this is my old Roland accordion back from 2004, most likely. I bought it in 2005. And I use that master bar a lot during an evening. And I probably... well, this time of the year, I probably use this instrument maybe two or three gigs a week. But in Oktoberfest season, where I'm playing a lot of things with a tuba and drums and different band people, this is the instrument that I use when I'm playing with more instruments than just a solo job. And this thing gets used probably 2-3 times a day during the entire month. So there could be as many as 50 or 60 jobs where this thing gets played. So thank you for watching.